Welcome back to Media Mesh, where I give you my unapologetic opinion on everything from music, movies, news, reality, TV, and so much more as we go down a rabbit hole. And as I always say here, this is the home for the intelligent dissection of social media, and we got something really overdue today. Chris Stokes, now this is all alleged, but if you know, you know. Back in the day, of course, there was the group Immature, and this guy, looking, we'll just leave it like that. Nevertheless, was been accused many times. So it all started with Immature. There was a situation with one of the young guys that was in the group that was pulled from the group for some reason. Okay, we can't confirm or deny the reason. But then fast forward, then you got Marcus Houston, allegedly, who was accused by Raz B a few years ago for SA, and he spoke about the different things that took place when he was in the group, bump, the group. Anyway, them. So now his ex-wife, Monye Morton, or Monye, however you want to say it, she's finally talking about it, and I have some issues with what she's going to say too, but let's jump right into that and then we'll talk about that. She said, I married him in 2004, just days before I gave birth to my fourth child. He has faced accusations of SA that I know to be true, but parties are unwilling to come forward and confirm them. I can confirm that he committed these acts, and it begins with acknowledging what I didn't want to accept. I married a perpetrator of such crimes. Now, it's time for me to liberate my spirit and open up about it. For the past 2.5 years, I've dedicated time to self-improvement, working on my mental, physical, emotional well-being, often in solitude. At this point, my heart's desire is for every victim, including myself, to heal and live long, healthy, and productive lives. I seek justice. Hashtag Chris Stokes, hashtag Marcus Houston, and so on and so forth. So this is explosive. And it's, like I said, it's well overdue because many people have talked about this. They ran Raz B about the country. You know what I'm saying? He had people that was supposed to be getting at him to try to quiet him forever. So this really became a big situation, but this was nothing new. So now you have his wife coming out, well, ex-wife, and she's just dropping the whole bag, man. She's just telling you this. Now, I wanted to talk about her for just a moment. Now, I'm glad she is finally speaking up, but at the same time, if we think about this, she says she can confirm these acts to be true. But in the moment, I guess she didn't feel it was necessary to try to go get justice for them then, when they were young children. It's 2024. So you're talking about she was with him for 20 years ago. And now she's coming forward. So in a way, she was complicit, because if you're saying that you can confirm these acts, but is it a matter of you don't want to disrupt your life, your kids and everything that you have going on? How was you able to continue a relationship with somebody who was doing this type of garbage? And I guess she does kind of speak to that. She didn't want to accept it, but it is what it is, but you being quiet caused a lot of young men to be taken advantage of. Now, I'm not coming down too hard. Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm just calling it as it is, right? This is for the intelligent dissection of social media. Okay. Because it's like you stood by and you've seen all this. Well, whether you've seen it or not, I don't know. This is all alleged right now. But, if you can confirm it, then that means that you must have a first eye account. Okay, because that's the really only way that I'm assuming, unless he admitted it to you at some point. So either you saw it or he told you face to face what was going on. So now it finally hits the fan, and good, it's justice, long overdue. So now I think everybody who tried to shame Raz B for telling his truth, as that's the whole thing, now everybody's speaking their truth, right? Well, he was telling his truth years ago on the phone. Y'all got the video out there. It's still circulating the internet. with him talking to Marcus Houston and the other guys, a B2K, that's the name. And they try to play it off like it wasn't nothing going on. Marcus Houston, hey, these were the claims. So obviously Chris allegedly groomed Marcus, allegedly, who then therefore carried out acts on other young guys who wanted to sing. Now, this is something that is extremely serious. And then you also have to look at the parents. You know, you have to keep a tight grip on your children when they go into television and music, stuff like that, every step of the way. I'm just amazed at how people can become so desensitized or trusting of people in this industry without even thinking twice about leaving your children around these people. These are grown men, okay, with the propensity to do anything. I mean, you can't put nothing past nobody. So this is a mess. Let's get to some comments. Someone says, I'm trying to figure out why this man is untouchable. That's an excellent point, because this has gone on for a long time. They took down R. Kelly before they took down his brother. So I don't know what's going to happen from this point, but this has been going on. Okay. And it does appear that he's untouchable. So I guess we'll see how this shake out. But, you know, let's get to some more comments here. It says, we've been new. Apologize to Raz B. That's what I said. It's true. And somebody else pointed out my point as well. Should have said this in 2004, not 2024. The damage is done. Absolutely. Yeah, this is pretty doggone late. I mean, I don't know if you would have been better off just being quiet. You know, also the guy, Quentin Tarver. That's right. Yeah, he, rest in peace. He also claimed that some foolishness was going down. Okay. Quentin Tarver. So if you old enough, you know. The boy's super talented. He can sing. Same encounter. He out of here now. But, you know, I wonder what's going to take place now. But yeah, so far he has not been prosecuted. He's been able to skate under the radar. You know, some people say he has connections in certain arenas, which, you know, caused Raz B to get about the country. So sometimes when folks can get you touched, you know, you tend to feel more liberated in doing things. So I don't know. That's just alleged, but I know one thing. He hasn't been called to the carpet yet. So we'll see what happens here. And I imagine she must be in protective custody to be on the safe side. So now we need to go back and talk to Raz B. Oh, somebody says it was long overdue. Yeah, I mean, this is just sad. Like, you know, to think that you just want to make music and then you got these, you know, predators out here allegedly doing the most. And it's just sad. And in just a quick glance, you know, it doesn't take much, right? You could kind of see. No? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Until next time, peace and blessings. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.